It'll be Memphis off the tip. And here's Memphis's starting group. And it's Stoudemire in at the point. Jones against Reddick. Clock at 6. Jones' shot is good.
Though he is slight of build, Eddie Jones is extremely tough now. That's a strong move right there.
Jordan finds Paul. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Stoudemire. Out to the wing. Gasol inside. Jordan's there. Gasol misses. Griffin outside. And Griffin slams it in.
An eye-popping throwdown. Griffin makes it look so easy when he hangs like that in the air.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam thanks to AT&T. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Jones. Gasol, a screen on Reddick. Unloads. Jones misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Paul with it. Inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Jones. Here's Gasol. Here's Stoudemire. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Outside Paul. Rebounded by Warwick. The Grizzlies on offense, trailing by 2. Pass to Stoudemire. Paul with a steal. And they're pushing it up. And the layup falls.
And the offense, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. So Memphis calls timeout, their first.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Battier passes to Gasol to end the cold spell. And that one drops for him.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
The Clippers in the lead. Redick outside. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. No one covering. Ball's got 5 points.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside Jones. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Gasol. Covered by Jordan. Gasol passes to Stoudemire. Paul with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 5 to the paint. Here's Griffin. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Warwick. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Here's Paul.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
3 points.
Jones has got his second bucket on the night.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Pass to Griffin. Picked it. Here's Battier. And he jams it home with authority.
Sometimes you forget how athletic Battier is. I mean, he's more than capable of these throwdowns.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. The kick out to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Memphis trailing here. To the inside. And that one's good. Gasol.
Boy, that's his bread and butter and jelly. Gasol can dominate inside.
Now Los Angeles with it. Griffin outside. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for 1, DeAndre Jordan.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw's good. Jordan.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Here's Stoudemire. Still no points. Releases. And no good. Paul with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And Gasol with the block.
Great wingspan in use that time from Pau Gasol. Did a nice job affecting that shot.
Pass to Stoudemire. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Warwick. The three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Barnes. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Here's Stoudemire. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called. Memphis. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. Miller outside. Pass to Gasol. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Griffin. Paul for 3. Jones grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Battier. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. Griffin outside. Clock at 6. Up top Paul. Lets it fly. Memphis with a rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Battier's got 5.
He's got that twitch. Battier knew he had to get rid of it quickly, and he did.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Dudley. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Atkins. Here's Cardinal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Here's Crawford. Pass to Granger. And there's a pick. 5 on the clock. It's stolen away. Miller outside. Here's Atkins. Back to Miller. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Memphis.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Here's Crawford. Guarded by Miller. Here's Crawford. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Miller. Memphis leading. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And another 3 for Memphis.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Miller's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here's Crawford, guarded by Miller. Here's Crawford. No points so far. No luck on that one. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Collison. Here's Granger, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Clippers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis leading by 4. 1:33 left in the first. Miller on the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Miller's got 9. So it's the Clippers now. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give them a breather and talk things over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Granger, defended by Jones. They need this. Basket's good. Now Jackson. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jones. Back to Jackson. Count the basket.
Bobby Jackson.
Here's Collison. Still without a bucket. Outside Davis. Here's Crawford. Right at the free throw line. It's good.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Jackson, the pass to Wright. Jackson surveying the D. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And it's the Clippers on the break. Granger passes to Crawford. From downtown. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Jackson, and it's Grant in at the 4 spot. They set the screen. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. To the wing on the left. Pass to Dudley. Here's Collison. Davis with a screen on Jackson. Right with the board.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Clippers trail by 7. High post Davis. Here's Collison, defended by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Crawford from the arc. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis leading by 7. Down low. Here's Jackson, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Tremendous feed there from Miller. Great awareness.
Jackson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Crawford, out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip in Boston where they take on the Celtics. And then on Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And looking at the Anchorage matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Jordan's checked in for Davis. Outside Jones. Pass to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Jordan with the block.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Floats one, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Los Angeles shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Los Angeles, Darren Collison, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, the veteran leadership Darren Collison, DC, brings to this team is really important. His younger teammates really look up to him and respect him.
Hits both from the stripe. Grizzlies lead by 7. Outside Jones from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Jones has got his third basket on the night right there. Pass to Crawford. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Collison. Jordan, the screen. Second chance effort. Collison with the bucket. Collison's gotten 4 this quarter.
The mid-range game of Collison, very impressive. I mean, capitalizing from this area of the court, nicely done.
Right outside. Pass to Miller. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Atkins. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 8. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Atkins following the score by Los Angeles. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Crawford. The three from Barnes. Memphis with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Atkins. Back to Miller. From behind the arc.
Memphis foul. Lorenzen Wright. First personal foul.
Gasol's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Miller. And here's Paul. He's got 5. 13 feet out. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, I don't know how many of these he's run, DeAndre Jordan, in the pick and rolls, but boy, is he good at it.
Grizzlies lead by 4. Timeout call. Memphis.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Warwick. He's scoreless. Pass to Gasol. Over Jordan. Gasol misses. Clippers trail by 4. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Jones. Barnes passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's exactly what you want from Jordan every night, in my opinion.
And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Jones misses. And here are the Clippers now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and it's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Inside, here's Granger. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Granger's gotten his second bucket of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Outside Jones. Pass to Atkins. Now Jones. Here's Warwick. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Atkins can't get it to go. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Gasol. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Jones. Jones feels it out. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol, the screen. Here's Stoudemire. They get it back. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you can be overly physical with Gasol if you want to. It's not going to bother him because he's excellent at drawing fouls.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he drops the first.
Well, you look at Gasol's stroke now. He's a pretty reliable and respectable free throw shooter. He doesn't get there quite as much as you'd think for a big guy, but he does convert when he gets there.
Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bullock comes in for Barnes. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Redick. No made baskets yet. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Griffin. Shot from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Grizzlies trail by 6. And here's Gasol. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Paul. Gasol, a screen on Paul. 5 to shoot. Back to Gasol.
Hey, Gasol's game is smooth, but he's got a tough edge to him as well.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Pau Gasol at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Davis, he's checked in for the Clippers. Flynn comes in for Paul. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Battier. He's got 5. Jackson finds Gasol. Back to Jackson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Flynn. Pass to Griffin. Here's Bullock. Sinks it from distance. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 7. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Grant's checked in. Here's Battier. To the paint. Here's Robertson. Rebounded by Turkoglu. The Clippers lead by 7. Here's Flynn. No points yet. Pass to Bullock. And here's Griffin. He's covered by Grant. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Here's Jackson. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Here's Flynn. Now Griffin. He's covered by Grant. Back to Flynn. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Some solid defense from Gasol. Grizzlies trail by 5. Gasol to screen. Jackson, the pass to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Boy, as a pick and roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
A minute 22 left in the first half. Here's Flynn, defended by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Griffin, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Robertson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Battier. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gasol the screen. Jackson can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Robertson. To the inside. Here's Gasol, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Gasol, such a remarkable offensive talent. It's a joy watching him do his thing.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. And the layup is good off the glass. Griffin's got 12.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
What a performance for DeAndre Jordan. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Clippers. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, they're playing as a team, working the ball around, rewarding guys for getting open.
I say this, their scorers do a great job of working off ball. And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. The Bucks will face off against the Knicks in New York. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
Maybe we'll be surprised with a huge upset, or not.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. DeAndre Jordan really making a difference here.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. Leading by 5. They've got DeAndre Jordan, J.J. Redick out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Redick. Fires from the wing. Barnes, no good. Grizzlies trail by 5. Matty 8 passes to Stoudemire. Now here's Jones. Fires for 3. Griffin pulls down the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for your Clippers, DeAndre Jordan. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The 3 from Barnes. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Jones. Over Redick. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
You know, he's a gifted scorer. Eddie Jones, very capable of doing a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Redick outside. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. The teardrop. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Paul. Redick with it. No points so far. Griffin on the wing. Back to Redick. And he lays it up and in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Deflects the pass. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Paul into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Stoudemire. Gasol, a screen on Paul. Here's Stoudemire. And again, Memphis no good. The Clippers lead by 7. Left side, Paul. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan still going up. Man, he's been lighting up arenas for over a decade and still major bounce.
Memphis calls timeout. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Paul. Stoudemire, the pass to Jones. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Redick. Ooh, poked away. Here's Battier. He's guarded by Barnes. Battier passes to Stoudemire. Here's Gasol. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. The three from Barnes. Not going to go that time. Grizzlies trail by 9. There's a screen. Inside. Warwick, no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Barnes. The kick out to Paul. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Chris Paul, one of the best foul shooters in the NBA. I mean, he's not a guy you want to send to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Paul.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
Memphis making a switch here. Paul hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Outside Jones. Pass to Atkins. Here's Warwick. Now Gasol. He's got 16. Oh, Jordan with the block. Redick outside. And here's Paul. Griffin right side. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Grizzlies trail by 14. Jones feels it out to the left side wing. Pass to Atkins. Outside Jones. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Battier. Now here's Gasol, covered by Jordan to get back on track. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
I like the poise and the savvy there. Gasol pulling his defender in with the fake to get some contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Flynn. Stolen by Burks. Pass to Cardinal. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Wright's checked in for Gasol. Here's Flynn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out left to the wing. Pass to Granger. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hollins. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move.
Take a break.
Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Flynn. He's scoreless. Pass to Bullock. Here's Granger. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Jones drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Clippers lead by 10. Here's Flynn. And he drives in. Pass to Hollins. Here's Flynn, defended by Burks. Here's Flynn. Here's Bullock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Now here's Wright. And here's Burks. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jones. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Atkins. Off target from three-point range. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Bullock. Here's Granger. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Granger's got 8.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Burks to the middle. Here's Wright, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Granger, defended by Jones. And there's the drive. Pass to Dudley. Here's Granger, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 3. Here's Collison. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Grizzlies trail by 10. Down low. Intercepted. And they're running. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the paint. Here's Wright. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Collison. Dudley passes to Collison. Shoots over Jackson. Collison can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Garrett. Back to Jackson. Right outside. And here's Miller.
2 minutes.
Right on the left side. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Collison. Pass to Crawford. Launches it. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Garrett. Jackson outside. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up. shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Jared Dudley, 2 shots.
We got this. We got this.
No good on that one. Davis, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Good on the second one. Grizzlies trail by 11. Inside, here's Warwick, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Collison, defended by Jackson. Collison passes to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Davis throwing it down. I love that. Showing you some physicality on the inside.
And here's Memphis. Now here's Jackson. He has 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting for Memphis, Bobby Jackson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, I tell you what, Bobby Jackson gives his team a really nice spark. He's a bona fide scorer who can knock it down from anywhere and plays with such energy. It's infectious and contagious.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Los Angeles leading by 10. And Turkoglu gets it to go. Turkoglu's got his first 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Wright, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Miller, and it's Warwick in at power forward. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Battier. And it's all from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he's going for the oop here. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Warwick. Here's Battier. He's guarded by Barnes. Battier, no good.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
To the middle. Here's Collison. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Crawford. Shoots over Miller. Here's Griffin. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Grizzlies on offense. Here's Battier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Any points Battier gives you, I think, is found money. Shane is so good defensively, we forget about his offensive prowess.
Here's Collison. Pass to Crawford. Uncovered. They get it back. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Crawford. Guarded by Miller. Another shot. And it's Battier with a rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Jumps up. And Griffin slams it in.
This has been their plan tonight. Hey, get Griffin touches and let him do his thing.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Wright, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Griffin, a screen on Miller to the inside. And Griffin slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Gasol comes in for Wright, and it's Jones in for Miller. Here's Stoudemire. Gasol the screen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Pau Gasol, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Griffin outside. Outside Paul. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside Jones. Pass to Warwick. Now Gasol over Jordan. Gasol misses.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Battier passes to Stoudemire. Outside Jones. Takes a three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Here's Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
And he knocks down the first one.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Battier passes to Jones. Down low. Here's Gasol. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Gasol's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, man, he's got a great combination. Plenty of length and a soft touch from close range.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Griffin outside. Back to Paul. Memphis with a rebound.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Jones against Redick. Paul, a screen on Jones. Pass to Griffin. 6 to shoot. There's the block.
Grizzlies ball.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Stoudemire. Battier passes to Gasol. Oh, rejected by Jordan.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He has the ability to get to the basket, too. Like seeing Redick put it on the deck and get it done off the dribble.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside Jones. Pass to Gasol. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Paul will bring it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. Pass to Jordan. Outside Barnes. Now here's Redick. 4-3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game.
Very dangerous from outside the arc as he's been throughout his career. All Redick needs is a little separation, and he's golden.
Here's Stoudemire. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Gasol, a screen on Paul. Stoudemire, the pass to Gasol. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second. And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
A truly dynamic athlete. Blake Griffin can beat you with his strength or his agility, or the combination of the two. He's really impressive.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. And Paul gets it to go.
And teaching a clinic on how to run pick and roll. Paul gets a little space and then takes it himself.
Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Warwick. There's the screen. Here's Battier. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Gasol. And again, it's Memphis missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
And he's good on the second.
Whatever they discuss at halftime, he's come out more assertive and more aggressive.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Deflected. Here's Stoudemire. Outside Jones. Pass to Warwick. Shoots over Griffin. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Clippers lead by 21. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Timeout, Grizzlies. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Here's Stoudemire to the wing, right side. Battier passes to Gasol. Over Jordan, and too long on the shot.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Paul with it. Pass to Crawford. Now Barnes. Griffin left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Griffin's got 12 points in just the second half.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Stoudemire, the pass to Gasol.
2 minutes.
Miller outside.
2 minutes.
Miller a screen on Barnes. Here's Battier. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Stoudemire. Shoots over Paul. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And here's Jordan. Checked by Gasol. Here's Crawford. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is up and in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Miller outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Warwick. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Count it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Gasol. Will it go? And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And the Clippers have possession. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Paul passes to Crawford. And here's Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Stoudemire. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.